Hi guys, I'm Keith Bond, Chief Horse Racing Pundit for Free Racing Tips. I've been our Royal Ascot tipster since 2018. We have a brand new schedule for Royal Ascot 2020. There are 6 extra races, bringing the total up to 36 races in all. There are 7 races on Ascot Day 1, which is scheduled for Tuesday the 16th of June. Royal Ascot Day 1 brings us the delight of 2 Group 1 races. The day kicks off with a race that hasn't been seen at Royal Ascot since 2014, the Buckingham Palace Handicap for 3-year-old plus over a distance of 7 furlongs. This was first run in 2002 when the Royal Ascot meeting was extended to 5 days to coincide with the Queen's Golden Jubilee. The race continued until 2014 when it was replaced in the Royal Ascot schedule by the Group 1 Commonwealth Cup. Now it's back, and let's hope we get a thrilling race like we did in 2006 when Yoo-Hoo Magoo held on by a neck. Okay, race 2 is the Queen Anne Stakes, the first of our Group 1s. It's for 4-year-old and over a distance of 1 mile. Generally fancied horses prevail in this race, and 10 of the last 12 were in the first 2 in the betting. But in a time-honoured manner, that stat has been debunked in the last couple of years, and there have been winners at 33 to 1 and 14 to 1 respectively. My tip last year was Lawrence, who was a disappointing 6th, but she bounced back to win a Group 1 at Deauville on her very next race. My 2018 tip was Lightning Sphere, who was an unlucky 3rd at 10 to 1, so at least we picked up some place money there. King of Change, trained by Richard Hannon, who won the QE2 over course and distance, looks a prime candidate. This is not a tip, simply because we don't know what's going to actually turn up on the day. Race 3 is the Ribblesdale Stake, the Group 2 for 3-year-old fillies for a distance of 1 mile and 4 furlongs. A couple of stats for you. The draw, 8 of the last 10 winners have been drawn between 1 and 6. 11 of the last 12 winners had at least one run during the current season, and 9 of the last 12 winners have recorded at least 1 win during the current season. However, due to the lack of racing, we don't know. I think those 2 last stats will be skewed a little bit because getting a run into these horses may take a little bit of doing and still have time to recover for this race. Last year, my tentative selection was Shambolic at 25 to 1, who, despite having every chance 2 furlongs out weakened out of contention. Ribblesdale tip in 2018 fared a lot better though, when Magic Wand won for us in a hack canter. Race 4 is the Edward VII Stakes, the Group 2 for 3-year-old colts and geldings over a distance of 1 mile and 4 furlongs. All of the last 12 winners had at least 2 previous runs, and all of the last 12 winners had won it at least once. 11 of the last 12 winners had a rating of over 95. Last year, I tipped up Pablo Escobar, who was unable to quicken, and Ryan Lure unleashed the favourite Japan, who scored by 4.5 lengths. Pablo had his sights lowered after this and picked up a listed race at Kempton in December. My selection in 2018 was Rospovich, who was 2nd at 7 to 1, so more place money on that one. Race 5 is the Kingston Stakes, our second Group 1 feature race of the day. It's for 3-year-olds and over the sprint distance of 5 furlongs. This tremendous race at the minimum trip is always run at full pelt. It's a bad race for favourites, but 11 of the last 12 have come from the first 5 in the betting. That's 11 of the last 12 winners, that is. The winning course and distance form is pretty important as well. Last year my tip was Blue Wind at 7 to 2. Became the second back-to-back winner in the last 5 years after Soul Power, who won in 2013 and 2014. And in 2018 I went for the talented Batash, who has been runner-up behind Blue Wind on the last 2 years. With Blue Wind now retired, if Blatash turns up for this race again, he must have a chance. Race 6 is the Duke of Cambridge Stakes, a Group 2 for 4-year-old fillies and mares over a distance of 1 mile. 4-year-olds have dominated this race with 10 winners in the last 12 years. All of the last 12 winners finished in the first 3 on the last run. My tip in 2019 was Rodar, who was who finished second by a neck behind Move Swiftly. My 2018 tip was Hydrangea, who ran really badly. And finally, on the last race for day 1 is race 7, the Royal Ascot, the Ascot Stakes handicap for 4-year-olds at Dover over a distance of 2 miles and 4 furlongs. We go handicapping over a marathon trip, and not surprisingly, National Hunt and bred horses do really well in this race. We do have a mini angle in the race though. There have been 4 mare wins in the last 12 years, and these came from just 22 runners and showed a SP profit of £23.50 to a level £1 stakes. That's a return in investment of 106.82%. So watch out for those mares, they're underestimated. My 2019 tip in this race was Mengley Khan, who didn't stay the trip and faded into mid-division. In 2018, Checar, advised at 13-2, landed us some place money when he stayed on into 4th. Here ends Royal Ascot Day 1. Pop over now to our Royal Ascot Day 2 page to check out that day's video. Bye.